Hey guys, Glenn here, and today I'm going to be working on the front of my lovely little laboratory here. As you can see, I've basically cleared out a small area here, which I'm planning on putting a bunch of IC2 monitors in, or actually I think they're computer craft monitors, these little things here. Basically I'll show you how you make the computer. It's really simple to make, and the monitors are pretty much just as simple. They're small little recipes, but you can do quite a lot with them. As you can see here, it's not changed by like Greg Tech, I don't think, so most of the recipes are pretty standard to make. So I'm going to put all these monitors that I've got here across here. I'm then going to do a computer here and do some programming so I can display my a sign for my laboratory. And also in these corners, I don't know what I'm going to put yet. I was hoping I could display my thermopiles here, but as they're sort of up there, it's a little hard. I might see if I can glass some of this over. I have quite a few glass components here showing what's going on. But I haven't quite thought that far yet. At the moment I'm just going to try and get all these computers working. I was also thinking of removing this door here, adding some more glass, maybe removing this part here. I quite like the grass overhang. I think it makes it a lot more natural and kind of nice. So I might leave that in. For now, let's go ahead and do some programming. So if we place our monitors down, hopefully they should join up like so. We can get a giant display running. Oh, oh dear. Okay, I'm gonna break these with my mining drill. Because you can place them for sides, so yeah, I think that one just placed backwards. Okay, let's try and do this. Yes, okay, and now we have a bigger display. I was wondering whether to go downwards one. I figured I'd see what it looked like from here. I think that may be slightly cooler. Yeah, why not? Let's go for one more. Then we'll have to go back into our base and hook up the monitor via there. Oh, it's probably gonna... No! Grr. Okay, I should have more monitors I need anyhow, so... I have a feeling that's kind of cleared all my... Oh no! Torches are still there. That's good. Okay. Bit of marble there. So we've now got... Oh, one more to do. God damn it! Okay. Got that in there. Yeah! And that broke the torch. Okay. It's just there. Ah. And now we can go back behind it. And the advanced computer has, as well as the normal computer, obviously, has ways to hook up to the monitor through the code. You don't need to do any wiring, which makes it kind of a nice change. I think my water texture is sort of bugging out there. Okay. I'll break this. Haha. Okay. So we'll place this monitor down here, and it should automatically load the OS system. You don't need to have a disk drive like you do for red power machines, which is kind of cool. Makes it a lot easier. And the way we display monitor, programs to our monitor, is when we've got a program that we want to run on our monitor, we can just do, I believe it's monitor, and then the side, in this case it's back, and then we have the program, whatever it's called here. Obviously, first we need to make our program, and we do that by saying edit, and then we have to do the name of our program. Basically this means if the program doesn't exist, it will create it. If it does exist, it will load it up and you can edit it, which is kind of nice. So the first thing we're going to want to do is create a object of our monitor. You can think of this basically it's like a reference to your monitor. So basically you're basically telling the computer what the monitor is. So if I say mon equals peripheral, oh yeah, peripheral dot wrap, and then we say it's behind us, so back. This basically means that we have like an entity that exists that's called mon, and that's going to be equal to our monitor. So every time we use mon, it's going to go to our monitor instead. So there's a few commands you can use with this. I'm just going to clear it in case there's anything there. I believe that's, yeah, okay. And now we're going to first scale our text because the default scale is quite small, and we want to be able to see our kind of logo nice and clearly. And we're going to set that to about 5, I think. Might need to do it 6. It should be good for now. And then we're going to set our cursor position. Okay, cursor position to the tile in the top left-hand corner of the monitor, which is 1, 1. A lot of times in programming it will be 0, 0, but basically this does it sort of by block. So it's the first block from the top left and the first block from the top left downwards, which is of course the block in the top left corner, if that makes sense. So that basically, it's like if you're in a Word document and you have your blinking cursor, it's essentially the equivalent in Minecraft on this monitor. So now whenever we write stuff, it will go from that position. So for example, actually I want to set my text color first. Monitor.set text color. Okay, then I'm going to set it to 2, which is the color of orange. You might have noticed that from before when we used our wiring for the redstone computers. They use the same sort of color code, so that's why that's there. And they go up in powers of 2. I said multiples of 2 in my previous video. I apologize for that if you guys didn't catch that. It's powers of 2, so for example 2 to the 0 is 1, which is white, 2 to the 1 is orange, 2 to the 2, which will be 4, will be another color, etc, etc. If you guys were wondering about that. So now we've set our color, we've set our position, everything's pretty good. We're going to actually write some text. So monitor.write. Let's go for Phoenix at first. And now I want to write laboratories on like a separate line. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set my cursor position. Did I just write set cursor? I did, didn't I? Okay, cursor position. It's a shorthand in this one, so you just say pos. Monitor dot set cursor pos. Okay. 2, and then we want the second block down, so we're going to go 1, 2, x, y. And then we're just going to write something along the lines of labs. Should be. I actually need these in. Can't type. Okay. Labs. Okay. And as you see, it's turned red to kind of signify it's a string. I also might write the just for effect. I think I'll write the second part in white. You can also change the background, but I don't think I'm going to do that at the moment. I quite like the black background. For now, what I was thinking maybe of doing was to scale my text like smaller, but do the whole thing in ASCII characters, so it looks really cool. If you guys don't know what ASCII is, it's kind of like slashes and dots and everything on your keyboard. But if you combine them in like lines, you can kind of make both artwork as well as lettering. So it can look it's quite a neat style to write in, especially if you're in Notepad. I guess you could sort of call it Notepad art, but that would probably be a little unfair. So now we've got our program written, we're going to save our program, which is Control S, save to logo, okay, and then hit Control and E. They're separately, you have to hit Control and then E and not Control E at the same time. And then to test this we can go logo, and that makes sure basically if it has an error it will tell you there. So now we're going to go monitor, I believe, back logo. Yes, okay. Hopefully, fingers crossed, we should now da 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 da. Oh yeah. How cool does that look? Unfortunately, it is a little small. I was testing this before on a smaller display, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go back and set the text scale to something significantly bigger. Maybe 7? Would 7 be a bit far? There's the question. I don't think it would be. I'm gonna go with 7.